Okay, so today I'm interviewing Peter Foster and Mal Cameron, who are doing the relay, the Molokai race this year. I'll introduce each paddler separately. Peter Foster paddled for a long time, since he was a kid. A medalist from the 1988 Olympics in the K2 1000. So he'll be possibly racing against a couple of people that he may have raced against back in 1988, one being Greg Barton and one being Grant Kenny. So they'll be making old acquaintances. So Pete's still into paddling, or back into paddling, and he's pumped up, and he's paddling with a work associate from Shaw and Partners, Mal Cameron, who is fairly new to paddling, although he did do last year's Molokai in a double, and so that was when I heard you were doing the double last year, Mal, I have to say I thought you might have been diving into the very deep end, but you did it and completed it. So he's back this year to do the relay with Fozzie. So welcome, guys. Firstly, I'll ask about your preparation. How's the preparation going?
Preparation's going well. I'm probably not as fit as I was last year, but I'm not paddling as far because we're doing the relay. Last year was certainly paddling further and for longer.
Yeah.
I said to my wife last night, Tim's coming in today, and she said it actually wasn't long ago you were giving me my first surf ski lesson down at Cozy Corner, which was about 5 years ago. I think. I bought a surf ski for my son, and you gave me my first lesson. I kept tipping in, so great to be able to do an event like this.
You've come a long way then.
Yeah.
Yeah, my preparation's going well. I've been paddling 2-3 times a week, going to gym a couple of times a week, having a run, so it's going well. It's getting colder down here in Victoria, so getting on the water in 4 and 5 degrees is not exactly enticing, but the warm waters of Oahu are beckoning next week, so bring it on.
Yep. Yesterday morning on the water, it was fog. You couldn't see a lot in front of you, but enough to paddle, but it was pretty foggy. But yeah, it'll be a bit different next week. Now, Fozzie is one of the more competitive people on this planet. I know you're doing the first leg of the relay, Fozzie. What are you thinking?
And the last.
Are you going to try and win the first few Ks?
Well, I don't think so. I'm competing against guys like Greg Barton and David Mockey and Jared and all these sort of guys who I'm giving 30 years to. I think the aim is just to complete the event rather than win it.
Fair enough.
I think that's evidenced by him partnering with me, Tim. It's just to compete.
So this is actually it's not a race for us; it's an event.
Good.
So we're teaming together just for the sake of ticking it off and doing another Molokai.
Well, Mel will tell you that as well. It's a beautiful stretch of water. So
unbelievable. We're hoping for bigger waves this year because last year was dead flat, very oily, calm.
Well, the talk is it's due. The last time they had decent wind, I think, was 2012. And we've been looking at winds leading up, and it seems fairly consistently to be a downwind, but they haven't been able to crack it on the day. So fingers crossed.
The winds have been 20 kilometres an hour tailwinds, haven't they?
Yep. And that's the prevailing wind at this time of year. So why are you guys doing this? Apart from the adventure, is there a reason you're doing the race?
Well, Shaw and Partners are the major sponsor of the Australian Paddling Series, and our CEO Earl Evans is right into paddling. He loves it. It's his preferred sport, so he's doing it. He's Shaw and Partners Team 1, and we're Shaw and Partners Team 2. So he's doing it with Luke Horter from Sydney, and Mal's right into it, and it's giving us something to do, something to aim for, and something to achieve.
Yeah.
All right.
We use it as a fundraising event also. Last year we raised $87,000 during the Molokai paddle.
Fantastic.
Which we donated to the Juvenile Diabetes Association. So we'll be raising money again this year. So it won't be quite as much, I don't think, because you can't do things 2 years running.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's it's physically satisfying, and B, it's raising money for a good cause.
All right. Well, awesome. I hope to see you out there. And even though you say it's just an event, Fozzie, I know you're going to have a crack out of the blocks. I know you can't. You won't be able to hold yourself back.
I'll just drag him back.
We'll have a bit of a go early, see what happens.
All right. Well, good luck with it.
Thanks, Tim.
Thanks, Tim.